How to raise your prices as a freelancer. I'm a freelancer and I've been freelancing for about 3 years now, and in the last 6 months to 12 months I've really learned about pricing and how to raise my prices, and I've probably raised my prices by more than 200%, and probably you can as well. Here are 2 tips to help you. The first tip is to stop pricing by the hour and price by project. That way you don't penalise yourself for being efficient and faster. As you price by the hour, as you get better and you build processes, you end up being able to turn work around faster. That's not really very fair, and it's just not very scalable either. And it also leaves you in a bit of a predicament where you might as well work slower, and no one wants that kind of leaking into a relationship. At least with a project rate, you know what you're getting for your project, and the client knows what they're paying as well and exactly what they're getting for that, which I think is a lot clearer on. I only learned about project-based pricing in the last year or so, and it was such a good lesson. I really had no problems shifting from an hourly rate to a project rate to get new clients. Tip number 2, now this one's really easy but kind of overlooked. I think when you want to move into project-based pricing and charging higher rates, one thing you need to do is get really clear on exactly what you're doing and what problems you're solving. So for me, I create SEO strategy. So that's really obvious. That's a really obvious solution, isn't it? That's the service. That's essentially what I'm doing. However, what I do is actually a lot more than that. And you need to go and write this down point by point and like really pull apart the service that you're offering and productize it with all of its value, because there's going to be way more than that kind of surface level service that you're offering. So here are a few examples in the SEO world. So I help clients rank pages on Google by doing a keyword strategy. What that keyword strategy also gives the client is a 3 to 6 month roadmap, so they know exactly what to do for the next 3 to 6 months. It helps them manage production within their organisation, because we're going to make good use of writers, designers, website administrators. It takes the mental load off my client, who is normally a CEO or a marketing manager, because I'm going to take that and I'm going to package it up really nice for it and make sure it's really clear and actionable. The marketing strategy feels like it's more aligned and it makes sense, and that everyone's moving in the right direction based on data and not just guessing. Go away and work really hard on this. Put your top level service on the top of a piece of paper and then really go down into detail about all the problems it solves. And I would really pull it apart in the most granular way possible. Get it all out into paper and then see where you're adding value.